Apple shocking Wall Street last night, announcing Tim Cook will step down as CEO in September. Cook will become executive chairman, and John Ternus, the senior vice president of hardware engineering, will become CEO on September 1st. The announcement coming earlier than expected. Apple shares are lower today, but have risen nearly 2,000% since Cook became CEO in 2011. The total return, including dividend reinvestments, 2,400 or so during his reign. A $10,000 investment in Apple when he took over would be worth around $210,000 today. Apple's market cap was under $350 billion back then. Now it's $4 trillion. The reaction from analysts is pretty positive so far, with Ternus seen as a continuity candidate. For more, let's bring in John Fortt. John, you've spoken with some tech leaders for their thoughts on what impact this could have.
Yeah, and it was more on the impact of these big transitions in general, Kelly, because Tim Cook is just a phenomenal figure, maybe even a singular figure in the history of technology. The reason why I say that is he will have been CEO for 15 years, but even before that, he was Steve Jobs' right-hand man who made the vision of Apple technology actually scaling and being globally successful. He made that possible through fixing those logistical supply chain inventory problems that had plagued Apple up until that point. And so it's really interesting now to see Apple taking this internal candidate who's been at Apple for a quarter century and having John Ternus in this seat. It speaks to continuity and speaks, frankly, I think, to a confidence that works against sort of this Apple isn't ready for AI narrative.
Or kind of quoting the analysts, the continuity candidate was an indication that products will continue to be Apple's future. But there seems to be this underlying read that perhaps frustration with the continuity that we're seeing right now is why Cook is leaving. And do they need to speed up the timeline and shake things up a little bit or not?
Well, I don't know if I should speak to that, but I will say this about the executive chairman role for Tim Cook. We often forget Steve Jobs, before he was forced out the first time in the early years of Apple, he was never CEO. He was chairman during that period of time. There were a rotating cast of other CEOs, including John Sculley, Mike Markkula, et cetera. So it seems that Tim Cook is in a position here to run interference is probably a bit too diminishing a way of putting it, but deal with these external constituencies, including governments, including maybe some partners, so that Ternus and the rest of the team can focus on that core innovation engine within Apple, which, by the way, is what Steve Jobs also liked to focus on. So Tim Cook's superpower was always making the external things work so the internal things could work. It appears he'll continue doing some of that.